Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum is adhering very well to the Elliott Waves. It's adhering very well to the target areas that I gave you and the fibs. And yeah, so far I think everything's in line with my latest views that haven't changed. So if you remember, we came up here in this impulse to the upside. That was a larger wave 1. It's also a smaller wave 5. And we came into exactly this yellow target area that I did give you when we were on the way up. Perfectly hit this fib level, and since then I then gave you the updated target area, the next one. It didn't seem very unrealistic up here, but we did come perfectly into the target area, initially only with a wick, but when we did that, I did tell you that I would expect us to come into it once more, and we've done that twice now again. We're coming deeper, you know, we are in this downtrend now. We're in an impulsive move down in my view, and this has not stopped yet. First sign that we could stop it is when we really break this downtrending line. There's a few ways to draw it. Possibly this one is the most relevant one, where we've got one touch point here, couple here, and now this could be resistance for the next move. And yeah, Ethereum is just continuing to be fairly weak, but that's not surprising at the moment in the current environment. And also, as per the Elliott Waves, you know, they tell us where the prices are most likely going to go. And when we first hit this target area, we ended very close to the 0.618 fib level. Came up again, hit this fib level here. And again, I told you that I expect it to come down again because of this. And that's why it's not important to look at the prices as well and the structure. Why we came down here so strong. While we came down here so strong, this was a strong indication for me that we're going to come into this area once more at least. And yeah, we've been in there twice now. So what do we have here at the moment? So there is, of course, the potential that Ethereum could turn around. We already hit here, one of my buy orders was already triggered in this area. So I'm happy to dollar cost average in at these prices, because the longer term I see Ethereum much higher than today, without much surprise. But short term, people who go in long now should expect potentially a sell-off all the way down to 3,200. This is possible. This is the 0.786 fib level, and this is, should we really lose the 0.618, which we've already done before, but if we lose it again, I think a move down to that 0.786 fib level is very likely. Yeah. The question is also, is this bearish enough, or do we go down further? I showed you in previous videos an alternative scenario that would even go down further. I'll leave it off the table now, because so far this is still the primary scenario. Anybody, as I said, who would like to go in long now, I mean, the key support is here at 3,586. Yeah, we've come perfectly again onto this fib level, so you can see how well fib levels work. There are a lot of people out there who say fib levels don't work, but if you draw them correctly, they do work. You can see that here, otherwise the price wouldn't have come perfectly here onto this fib level. I mean, perfectly. You can't even, there isn't even any gap or anything, perfectly. So this is how they work. And now we are in a small uptrend again, but this uptrend is not impulsive at all. It looks corrective again. So overall, I think we are in this impulse down. So if we just take a look at what the price was doing here, we can also get an understanding of what the price is doing here. So basically, in my view, if we take here the Elliott wave thingy, I think what we did here, when we came out down from the top, we made a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this was rather a 3 here actually. And you had the 4 here, and then the 5 here. And then we had in the next move, you've got your ABC. So you start from down here, and you have your A, your B wave, and your C, right? And what you have now is you start again with an impulse down. Yeah, so this is impulsive again. So you've got your 1, 2 probably, and we are still, that means probably in that wave 3, because in the end you have a very strong, I mean, this could have been 1, 2, maybe this was 3, you know, and this was then possibly wave 4. And we could then possibly still see that wave 5 coming all the way down to the 3,200 level. But it just shows you that we are in this in this impulse here down. Yeah, so as long as you see here this impulsive move continuing, we're not going to go up. We're not going to go up. Only when you see an impulse starting to the upside, so a 5-wave structure to the upside, only then we can talk about a more sustainable price increase. At the moment, the structure just looks damaged. This again is not something where I would say that we can build new all-time highs on. You know, you've got this long wick to the downside, then you made a higher low and another lower low. It just all points for me towards further price decreases. And just as a last comment, I had someone commenting one of my videos as well today that on this channel none of the predictions or no major prediction was hit. Well, I would say this is absolutely untrue, and especially looking at Ethereum, you have here this target area was hit, and it was not a very wide one, so we came perfectly into this target area. We're now coming into this target area, and to be honest, up here nobody talked about these prices. And yeah, I mean, it just works. And all I do is using the Elliott Waves, and hopefully I make the Elliott Wave method a little bit more popular with my videos, because I really think it works really well, especially for the crypto market. Not only for the crypto market, also for the stock market, for forex trading and everything. It is really a very, very interesting method, and if you can understand it and use it and master it, it can give you really an edge, because it's much more complex than any other TA out there. And other TAs, if you just look at resistance and support lines, you know, it can work, but it just fails. General TA just fails to give you an idea of what could come next. Yeah, and the Elliott Waves is pretty much one of the only or very few methods that can actually give you an idea what might happen next. So if you only use indicators and everything, I mean, they are lagging. The Elliott Waves can, in a sense, they are lagging as well, but they can project what could come next. Yes, there are always different scenarios, but then combining it with an understanding of how the price structure is looking like and what happened before, you can make educated decisions about how the structure could develop further. And what I can tell you now is this structure does not show a very quick reversal to the upside, in my view. Yeah, so I have to lean towards further price decreases, and I'm quite confident we could get to this 0.786 FIB level down there. Definitely, I'm gonna keep you updated about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.